Love you too. All right, so we got sick music. We got Mars versus DK. This is a matchup that Mars isn't unfamiliar with because he played like he's been playing with plays at TNF. So like he knows like how to do the deal with DK stuff. But Kerchak and plays are definitely different flavors of DK. They play vastly different from each other.
For sure, they always have. Yep.
So plays actually brought it pretty close with him like one game, but boost kick is going to bring him going to be a full stock ahead. Oh, okay.
Really close.
That was 10% more that would kill him or something like that.
Yeah. Or a slightly worse DI.
But if there was any point to get a shield break, it was at that percent. So
sure
good thing for Mars to not get shield break anywhere else.
But that's what I was saying. Blair had told me in Smash 4 previously that this was the literal worst matchup for DK.
That or Rosa, yeah.
Yep. I mean, I can't. Zerasu, definitely a shadow of her former self, but I can't imagine that her hitboxes are any worse against DK.
Oh,
wow,
really
that's
nice. Really nice from Mars. Good stuff. Yeah. I just love Mars. Like Mars like has gone to the point where like Smash classic, right? So we're good here, right? One stock ahead. Still like looking for Kerchak is just like, I mean obviously so he's like having a hard time just like finding a way in.
Yeah.
And Mars is super good at pairing as well, which is gonna make like something like just doing stuff like that.
It was already bad, but yeah, that boost, or not boost, sorry, flip kick, gonna take it. So I've never played Smash Brothers.
I've watched it.
The platform's not bad for anti-air up smashes.
Look at that! Did you see that? I love like when you're on the slant, like all your moves just like do like the weird hitboxes. Like it's like slant. It's like your up tilt, your down tilt like cover is like anti-air.
Right? Yeah. Weird.
But anyway, so we're just gonna bully him off stage a little bit. Yeah, classic.
Like a lot of miles on her, a little bit slower of a pace, but still very effective in other areas. So. We'll see how it works out here, man, in ZSS versus Bowser. Like I said, Play 2, he's from Wisconsin, I believe?
Yes, from Wisconsin.
That's what I thought.
I want to say like 10th in Wisconsin?
Yeah, the name rings familiar. See you later?
Yeah, he's super dead in Wisconsin. Go. He got airmailed back to Wisconsin across the lake.
Heard you all like cheese. Remember this cheese? Yeah, Mars wasting no time showing how ZSS versus heavyweights can be quite the war of attrition sometimes. So Play 2, unfortunately, on the back foot early here.
The heavyweights do have a little bit more of a game versus Zerasu than they did previously, like back in Smash 4 when they were really just the grapple machines.
Yes.
Where their one plan of attack was, I'm going to grab you at this exact percent and it's going to kill you. But okay, this is going to kill Plague, a guarantee that this win condition will work. And that's similarly to how he uses those suicide down airs when he has a lead.
Is he dead already?
No, he's making it.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, like, Mars, just kind of add on that. Mars is one of my favorite players to watch when he's playing with house money. Like, when he has, like, multiple stocks to play with, he's like, okay, I can just kind of go, like, balls to the wall and, like, you know, you can't really do anything about it because Zero Suit Samus is crazy.
Yeah, but exactly that. He understands the win condition, right? Like, if I'm up 2 stocks to 1, I can throw this if I know it's exactly in a position where you're going to die.
Play 2 almost trying to erase Zero Suit Samus from existence right there with the forward smash, but kind of a little bit short. The counter hit to Kalos is going to buy him a little bit more time in the blast zone at the very least, as to why he did not die right there for the boost kick.
Also the heaviest character in the game.
That's true. It does help. Mars finally gives up a stock here to Play 2, but let's double back air from across the way. Again, now he's in a circumstance where, if Bowser has to recover low, Mars can just kind of down air him and not have to, lose any sleep at night for it.
Yeah, Plague 2 has to be super, super careful with these low recoveries. And yeah, he's going to go very high with that Whirling Fortress just to protect his bacon from that down air.
There you go. Just goes for the F-tilt and get off me. Off the ledge is also where it's been really, really hard for Plague 2.
Yeah, but now he has stage control. Let's see if he can make something cook with it.
There you go. Gets the short hop forward air. Play 2 able to get back to neutral. Mamar is able to take it right back from him.
Going super high, and that is exactly what Mars drew up.
He isn't even like a heavyweight at all. Like, people have mistaken that a lot just because of his size, but he actually loses stock way earlier than any of the other heavies that you could even consider.
Right.
And he actually gets juggled really easily as well.
And I love that right there from Mars. He goes for so many empty hops, and that's a New England thing in general, because Light does the same exact thing where he just
Kool-Aid was doing that sometimes
too,
actually. Of course, New England coming through, showing us their tech. Oh my goodness.
Clean right now. Mars, it hasn't been a minute. It has not been 1 minute.
He's also an explosive player.
That's the crazy thing about Mars, man. Like I said, he'll just go for these short hops right in front of you and then immediately go into like either another short hop nair or grab you, and you're just not prepared for this setup. And Ridley, man, this is just like with Pichu and Bowser, ZSS Ridley. It's just a matchup where you can do whatever you want to Ridley, and he has to respect it and wait until his turn.
I feel like he just hasn't been able to land. The Paralyzer coming out, and Mars actually just predicting that he was going to be behind him at that point.
Yeah, that was such a good read, and of course another one coming through with the up B out of down smash. Ridley, it's going to be very hard to avoid.
Oh, the double parry
Yeah,
coming
right?
out. Not getting too much of a punish off of it, but either way, getting in that extra damage.
Oh god, in the platform reset, you saw how he had to go back to the stage so they could, or back onto the platform to make sure he could continue the up air strings, because they are not true the way they were in Smash 4. Mars just makes it look like it is.
Oh, just empty hops into the back air, adding in that extra pressure.
And a nice nair into raw back air, trying to get the side B.
Oh my, Mars, you are a savage.
He's so
You
dirty.
are a savage.
He didn't even push any
Get
buttons.
Get this man out of here, man.
He just looks so scary because he didn't.
To play matchups in this game.
Yeah, you play the players a lot of times in this game.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about Melee, especially with like current Melee where it's just like you hit once and die. I feel like Ganondorf already did that but without the neutral tools. But I don't know Melee that well.
Yeah. But Vinny G versus Mars. Mars with a very great showing at Genesis. He won it over Leo. Something that not a lot of people can say they've done, winning a tournament over Leo.
That's the second time he's won over Leo. He won a A-tier Mexico like a few months ago as well versus Leo.
Mars, I feel like, plays Zero Suit very different from a lot of the Japanese players. Or Japan like thinks that Zero Suit is a very like hit and run, runaway character, but Mars is just so aggressive usually.
I mean, I feel like Mars is very like he'll like zone out neutral with like very safe buttons until he's in advantage. The moment he's in advantage state, like not even like a combo advantage, but like just puts you in shield and like makes you like under pressure. He goes in because that's what the character can do. But like in neutral, he's zoning out a lot of like jumps and like retreating like nairs, airs, side Bs, paralyzers, and like he's really just using his movement to really scare you while being as low commitment as possible, which is it's very hard to deal with because unless you realize this way zone, you're gonna think this is so much pressure. Yeah, but you definitely have to just DI like at least towards. Look like he DI'd that away, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he was kind of like trying to drift out with the Cypher. I mean, that ledge drop was pretty much what got him killed there. Probably wanted to get on the stage.
And I'll be honest, I feel like Vinny needs to pull the trigger more in his kill moves. Like, he's playing it so safe versus Mars. Like, even when he had like the same stocks as Mars, he wasn't throwing up tilts, dash attacks, like anything to really kill him. Like, you need to pull the trigger and get these kills when you have someone like under all this projectile pressure. You can't. You're a Snake. You can't let him live to 200.
Right, exactly. And I mean, you know, some of these options are pretty damn safe. You know what I mean? An up tilt on shield at space, like, really can't do anything. I mean, Mars might be able to grab him up with the tether grab there. But, man, I mean, because he hasn't really taken too many risks, here he is. Mars is at 184%.
Yeah, like, you're not going to get kills with grenades.
With the knowledge, and I mean, I've seen Pineda, you know, doing some smart stuff in this matchup. And, of course, it's getting harder and harder just as Mars is just downloading Pineda's, you know, playstyle. Wow, okay, I just love how Mars just converts that out of anywhere, you know, you can just get caught from Mars.
Yes, I mean,
overall an amazing player.
Yeah, he will just set up those traps for you, you know? He's like, okay, I want you to be on center stage, so let me just test out this little laser so you back up a little bit, and then you want to take it back, but the boost kick
that Mars has behind him,
right?
That is just a pressure for any other player that it's not a top player that just, you know, makes you feel nervous against one of the titans in Smash of the world, you know?
Yes, you're like, oh dear, I'm playing against a god, and that's how I felt too against the Bananga. But let's not talk about me. I mean, here's the thing. Pineda has yet to really employ Palutena's kit that well. He is spamming that neutraler as Palutena is usually doing neutral, but he was
just seeing this kind of caliber playing. Of course, Pineda's just gonna lose it at some point. He's just gonna burn, and he's just trying to pull out the best Palutena play he can, you know?
Yeah, he was tossing out that explosive flame too, but really, Mars just, he's playing a very responsive game, you know? Pineda attempting something, Mars with the respawn right on. He has some really amazing reaction time, which I believe that he was memeing that his wasn't quite as